Hello, welcome back to episode 48 of my Dark Souls 3 fucking blind let's play. I've been stuck on this goddamn fucking boss, this Lord of Cinder fucking bitch, for quite a fucking while now. Seems like 2 or 3 fucking episodes. And it's really fucking bugging me. My last couple episodes have been kind of fucking depressing. But you know what? It does feel better at least being honest about where I'm at. And I guess it's better me just putting it out into the ether like this where no one's forced to listen to it, rather than try and tell it to a person and depress them or just feel their fucking awkward coldness. So it does feel better at least talking about where I'm at. Okay, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her real fucking soon. I can feel it. I can feel it. Yeah. Now that I've vented out a bit, I actually do legitimately feel a little bit like I do have the energy to care about somebody else and be like, I hope you do have a good fucking day. That feels a little cringe saying that because I still am like just in a fucking pissed off mood, but fuck this fucking boss, man. Fuck this goddamn boss. Fucking hit her. Oh yes, another arrow rain. No second one. Sweep. Then the slam. Right? No? No, it's just... Sometimes she just does that weird thing where she's just kind of like floating up in the air. I mean, it's a good thing. It allows me to get a few hits on her without her actually doing anything, but just a little confusing. Fuck. Fuck, man. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die! It's so fucking hard to roll around enemies in this game. They're just so good at fucking blocking you. Dude! I was okay. I was literally in the middle of the fucking roll animation. It still fucking picked me off. Fuck you, I'm slamming you. Oh boy. Oh, I rolled too fucking early. I just want to start slamming her so she'll disappear so that I'm not at risk as long as I stay out of the way of the portal. I didn't hit her once! What the fuck is that? Oh, let's run for fucking 3 hours from this fucking attack. Oh fuck, I didn't realize you could run from side to side to dodge that attack. Yeah, miss again, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to hit her or anything. Don't fucking worry about that. Oh, let's run again. Run, run, run. Love just running around in circles. Like, what happened there? I feel like I fucking blacked out for a millisecond and then I was just dead. Like I was running. I don't understand. I mean, I can only imagine how fucking stupid I look to somebody who's really good at this game. Like, the most fucking generous-minded, kindest fucking person who's actually good at this game watching this would be thinking, is this guy a fucking idiot? Like, how did he not see how he died there? Of course, yeah, the fucking arrow rain caught up to him. Sometimes I just feel like I'm, like, stuck in a fucking bad dream. Pro tip for anybody, I've spent a lot of my fucking life smoking weed. I quit a couple months ago, and for anybody who doesn't know this, who's like a regular pot smoker, if you quit smoking weed, your dreams will come back. Generally, when you're smoking weed all the time, oh god, I pressed dodge, but whatever. Generally, when you're smoking weed every day, you get very rare dreams. My just kind of intuitive understanding of that is that when you smoke weed, it's kind of like you're tapping into your dream energy while you're awake. So then, you've already kind of used up that juice. And plus, when you're smoking weed all the time, your sleep doesn't go that deep. Because, or maybe it does go super deep and your brain's just not that active while you're sleeping because it's kind of worn out from being high. People think of being high on weed as a low grade thing. No, you're actually exposing yourself to more. You're lowering the fucking the barriers on your mind, and you're allowing more information per second into your mind and into your brain. So it's actually harder on you to be high. You're using more energy. So then you're just kind of more juiced up, brain-wise. Oh, fuck. And you don't have as much left for your brain to, give you dreams when you're sleeping. But yeah, if you quit, your dreams will come back. And dreams are important. I love having dreams. They're hard to remember, I find, for me. But, dreams are a lot of the time what I find they are is whatever your logical mind doesn't want to see in your life that say your higher mind wants you to be perceiving. Because of kind of what we talked about, your body wants to send messages to other parts of your body. Your mind wants to send you messages too, because it is able to process a lot more information than just your conscious mind can. Your subconscious mind and the deeper parts of your mind understand a lot more about your life than just your conscious mind does. Your conscious mind is perceiving a small subset of the total amount of information in your reality. Well, shit, dude. So, the logical mind fucking dodged too early goddamn again. She's so good at deking me out. Yeah, the logical mind can only put together so much in its logical black and white mathematical fashion, but then your total mind is aware of so much more than that, and it will try and just use your right brain, your creative faculties, your pattern recognition to I fucking dodged! It'll use your right brain to try and send you messages, so it will just give you metaphors in the form of a dream that just seems like some, bizarre set of events that would never actually happen in your real life. But then if you analyze, what do each of those pieces of that dream mean? What does this particular person that I know that wound up in this dream represent to me? How do I normally think of them? Are they a kind person? Are they a mean person? Are they someone who's always trying to give me advice? Or even if it's somebody you don't know, how did I perceive that person in my dream? Oh, this person was really tall. This person was really abrupt. This abrupt person in my dream was constantly, getting in their own way because they were too abrupt and they weren't having enough patience. Is your life trying to tell you maybe you need to have more patience? That one's usually easy to dodge. I'm always pretty stoked when I see that move come up. That was a lot of hits for one cycle. But yeah, dream interpretation can be tough because it's trying to tell you things that your, conscious, logical mind is not perceiving, or perhaps doesn't even want to perceive. Usually your dreams are trying to tell you things that, like, you would prefer not to fucking see. Goddamn. So, whenever you're trying to interpret your dreams, you should always keep that in mind. Start, like, whatever thoughts come up that you don't like, that you would normally want to fucking ignore, that's where the answers are gonna come from. And, like, that's true for me right here, right now, how I'm, like, getting so fucking frustrated over this shit. It's very likely that whatever this situation represents in my life that is frustrating me so bad, aside from the general frustrations of playing an extremely difficult game, there's something about this situation that I should be, like, picking up on or opening myself up to, that I might be better off. Oh, God. If I were to accept it, or at least consider it. Like, maybe I should be, like, going to a different area first and then coming back here. Maybe I should be doing that prison area. Or maybe, there's something about this boss fight that I'm not doing very well, and I just have too much pride to admit it to myself. Maybe it just really is that hard, and I'm being too hard on myself, and I'm placing too high of expectations on myself that I'm gonna get it quicker than I'm getting it. Maybe I'm just too fucking old to be as good at these games as I would like to be, and I just need to accept that. God damn. God damn. Okay, managed to dodge it. Let's get a bunch of fucking hits in. Out of fucking stamina. Get away from her fucking goddamn thing. Alright. 6 S's class left. She's got less than half health. Come on, this is a good run. This is a good run. Oh, God. It just keeps coming. Okay, just play dead. Play dead. Fuck all these purple pieces of shit. God damn! No, let me fucking hit her. Too early. I fucking knew it! Why? Like, why are my nerves so fucking on edge that I can't calm down and just, like, realize I just need to wait a little bit longer for that attack? I guess it's because whenever I try and wait it out, then I fucking dodge one frame too late and I just get killed anyway. Here we are again. Fuck off. Ugh, there's just so much fucking waiting around. Dude, I fucking dodged that. Obviously fucking not, but god damn, it really fucking felt like I did. Fuck. I get so fucking annoyed when she's just slowly pushing me. As I'm fucking trying to roll through and she's just pushing me. I hate how the people who fucking take life so fucking casually and just are fucking coldly fucking numb to the fucking ups and downs of life. You know, it's one thing to have a good, solid, calm, grip on life, and, you know, the ups and downs don't get to you. Like, that's an amazing place to be. But what gets to me is people who just numb themselves out to life, and then anybody who's not numb to life and gets upset over something, they're like, oh, chill out, bro. Oh, geez, you just need to chill out. Ugh. Yeah, well, guess what? I'm not numb like you. Fuck, man. And you can tell the difference between a balanced person who isn't affected by, you know, the ebb and flow of things versus a numb person who isn't affected by the ebb and flow of things, because the numb person will basically poke at you when you are affected by something. They will be bothered by you being affected by something, and they will just try and fucking shit on you to try and force you to numb yourself out too. Whereas the calm, balanced person will give you at least some kind, if they're going to criticize you, it will at least be constructive. It'll come from a caring place, and you'll be able to tell that this person's not just trying to shit on you, that they legitimately would like to, you know, guide you into being calm and balanced like they are. Fuck you. Let's go for a charged one. I fucking didn't get the charged one for whatever fucking reason. Got a lot of hits anyway, but... Oh, shit. Yeah, sometimes she goes for the fucking disappearing act really quickly. I watched a video before I was starting this of this other YouTuber who I've enjoyed over the years. Got into him through the Smash community when I was, probably almost 10 years ago, starting to watch competitive Smash 4, like Smash for Wii U. His name is Nakat. I think he's from like the tri-state area. And like, he's not one of the biggest Smash YouTubers, but he's got a decent following. He's been kind of inconsistent with his uploads over the years. But a lot of the time he'll put, not a lot of the time, but sometimes he will make videos that are, oh shit, that are just very heartfelt, that come from a very personal place, where he'll give like a lot of really personal feelings on a particular game or like a gaming scene. Like he did one, or he's been doing kind of a whole series on FF7, but yeah, I watched his recent video on FF7. More specifically, I was concerned about the original. I really don't care for the remake or rebirth or any of that shit. But, oh, please let me live. But yeah, his takes on the original FF7 just allowed me to reconnect with some nostalgia, and you know, he really captured a lot of the emotional poignance of that game, and I like that, because that's a lot of what I like to get out of those really philosophical RPGs, is like the really deep and heavy emotions that they capture. Holy shit. Okay, I managed to luckily position my way out of that one. God damn. Let me get one more hit. Went for a charged hit. I guess it was charged too long. Let me just heal so that I can potentially tank a hit. Unless too many of these fucking things hit me. Okay, I really timed that one well. Good job, Eric. Fucking hit her, though! Managed to dodge all those. That's great. Dodge all those, too. Oh, wow. Barely fucking dodged that. Fucking right. Tried to roll away from her fucking torso. Didn't work, but still managed to get some good hits in and dodge her big fucking portal attack. Damn! Too fucking close. Look at where her fucking health is. God fucking damn it, man. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much I fucking build myself up. Fuck you, buddy! Doesn't matter how much I build myself up. Like, all the fucking negative like... At this point, my childhood was, like, even the first 18 years of my life. I've been living 19 years of adult life, almost 20. And only 18 years of childhood. And the fucking negativity of my childhood, and just how much I got shit on during my childhood, like, adds up more in my internal voice than the logical part of me that, or the, you know, positively emotional part of me that says I don't fucking deserve to be shit on. Like, I'm doing my best. Even though all I'm doing is playing a stupid video game, like, I'm trying my best. It's a hard video game, and I just need to keep pushing through. You know, don't be too hard on yourself, Eric. But every time I keep losing on this, I just feel like more and more of a fucking pathetic loser. And I know that's illogical. And I don't fucking care about all the opinions of the stupid mainstream people who would say, oh my god, this guy's getting all worked up over some stupid video game. Why does he even care about this anyway? Why isn't he trying to put all this effort into some career or something that would make him money or something that would, you know, get him a girlfriend or whatever? Like, I don't necessarily care about their opinions if they're not coming from a caring place. And yet, still, I say these things to my fucking self because they're just ingrained in me. And I haven't managed to fucking uningrain them from me, despite the fact that I do have a good heart and I do have a sound, logical mind. It's not enough to overcome the fucking devils of the past, unfortunately. It's pretty shitty. Let's get out of there. But I'm still hanging in there. Just trying to work on myself and work on my life day by day. Or, you know, the days where I don't make progress, at least I get by and I survive. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. I'm very grateful that it didn't hit me. Dodge! Fucking right. I was a little bit early, but it still worked. Fucking right, man. Wow, okay. This is the run. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I'm fucking feeling good. Let's fucking go, baby. I don't fucking care about your purple bullshit. Oh, I dodged a little early, but I fucking got it anyway. Let's fucking go. I'm not getting too close. I'm not getting too greedy. Heal up. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I don't fucking care about your fucking arrow rain bullshit. We're not getting fucking caught up in that shit. Yeah, the fucking purple things are gonna fuck me over. Just dodge, just dodge, just... What?! Legitimately, what was I supposed to do there? I got caught by the Kamehameha because I had the wrong dodge timing, because I wasn't even paying attention or trying to dodge that, because I was focused on dodging the purple things. Because if I didn't dodge the purple things, then they would hit me and fucking stutter my movement, and then I would get caught in the fucking arrow rain. Anybody know the fucking Bible prophecy that says that, you know, supposedly God flooded the world because there was too much violence in the world and there was too much sin in the world? So God flooded the world with water to destroy a lot of the fucking evil creatures that were on the earth, that were just making life impossible to live for the innocent creatures, and that most of humanity was like very disconnected from life, and that's why most of them got drowned out too. But then, you know, this guy Noah like got the message, built an ark so that he could live and that so many animals could live with him, survive, I mean. And that after that is when the rainbow got introduced to the world. And that was God's promise to not flood the world again with water, but it's not just a happy ending. Because the promise was, I'm not going to flood your world with water again, but if it gets bad enough, next time I'm going to flood your world with fire. That's that story in a gist. Sometimes I fucking wish this world would get flooded with fire. Just send the fucking meteors down. Where's the redeeming value of this fucking life on Earth, man? Like, if you're honest about how much fucking pain and torment and suffering goes on, all the fucking crime, all the fucking murder, all the fucking rape, all the fucking slavery, you know, everybody wants to bitch about the fucking slavery that you know, happened here in North America that was literally ended over fucking 100 years ago. Do you know how many parts of the world that slavery exists in right now? You know, not just wage slavery like we have here, which we actually have some freedom to be able to move around that if we want to some degree. Like, real fucking actual slavery happens to real human beings in a lot of fucking places in this world, including over here too, only it happens over here in secret. Like the sex slavery, prostitution, in my opinion, is a form of slavery because, you know, all the people that fucking join it are like so traumatized that they've basically been beaten into submission. And then that's all they think their fucking life is worth, and then participating in it only makes their life worse. Same with like stripping, and like now it's being promoted to young girls as just like the way to go with OnlyFans. It's so funny that it used to be feminism was like standing up for women's rights not to be fucking, you know, degraded and subjugated. Now feminism is standing up for a woman's rights to degrade and subjugate herself. That's wonderful. But anyway. Yeah, I mean, the slavery and the fucking torment that fucking animals endure, and the murder of animals that are just trying to fucking live upon the earth, the fucking gaslighting, the confusion, the chaos. Anybody who's honest with themselves will realize this planet is a nightmare. in its current form. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, so sometimes I wish that that another part of the universe would just send, I don't know, some meteors or a fucking supernova or something to just fucking end it. It's not a very positive or fun or happy thought, but that's where my head goes sometimes. Speaking of pattern recognition, I think about the story of the flood and how that brought the rainbow. And I correlate it with the story from the Silmarillion of the Akalabeth, the story of the downfall of Numenor, which was this island sort of like Atlantis that was given to the descendants of Eärendil, who I won't go into Eärendil's whole story, but he was part of the line of one of the very few like unions between men and elves, and he did some really like good stuff for, you know, the purpose of like goodness on Earth. So I think it was his children. Oh god, this is not good. Yeah, this is not good. Was it Eärendil and fuck, who was it? Eärendil and Elwing maybe had kids, and those were Elrond of Lord of the Rings fame and The Hobbit fame, and Elros, and they both got to choose whether they were gonna be like in the line of men and you know, lose their lives after so many years, or be part of the line of elves that would live forever. Elrond chose to be an elf. Elros chose to be a man, and he was the first king of Numenor for their deeds in, you know, the wars of Beleriand, which was the land that got destroyed and sent into the sea before the times of Lord of the Rings. You know, the line of Elros was given this island Numenor that was to the west of Middle-earth, basically closer to Valinor, the Blessed Realm, where the gods, the Valar and the Maiar lived with a lot of the original lines of the High Elves, where men were not allowed to go because it was basically said that like there was just kind of like too much light there, too much energy, and it would burn out the life of men who were doomed to die. And by the way, the quote-unquote doom of men to die after a certain amount of men was also called the gift of men. And a lot of elves even eventually, like at first, you know, saw it as a doom, but eventually they saw it as a gift when they realized just how painful it was to be, you know, one with the world and to just have to continuously absorb its sadness infinitely and its tragedy. But anyway, so men are given this island, the closest island that men are allowed to live on to the Blessed Realm. Numenor, it was called in the older Elven language. And kind of like an equivalent of Atlantis, because it eventually did fall. Because they got to be so powerful, they wound up attacking Sauron in Middle-earth, because they like built ships. They got so good at like being seafaring, they went to Middle-earth and they started building like colonies there, and like they attacked Sauron. And Sauron saw that their armies were so mighty that he couldn't, even though he was a Maiar, which is basically like a demigod, or a lesser god, just like Gandalf is and Saruman, that even though he was that, their army was so fucking mighty that he couldn't take them on with his might alone. So he decided to basically trick them and play the long game. So he surrendered to them, he became their prisoner, and then he spent like a couple hundred years with them in Numenor, or maybe less than 100 years. I can't remember the exact amount of time. But he like worked their way into the good graces of the kings, and then within, I don't know, like 100 years or a couple of 100 years, he had them worshipping Morgoth, which is like the real big bad super evil of Middle-earth. He was the mightiest of the Valar, the higher gods, who turned against the harmony, the music of the one creator, Eru Ilúvatar. That was Morgoth, whose original name was Melkor. Morgoth meaning black enemy of the world, Melkor meaning he who arises in might. Because, oh fuck, all of the different Valar were like known to have one particular like specialty. Like there was Ulmo, who was associated with waters, Manwë, who was associated with the wind, I'm forgetting so many of them. But anyway, Melkor was said to have like part of the power of all of them, and he was just like extremely fucking mighty. Anyway, he became corrupt, and he was like the major fucking enemy of the world, even like way stronger than fucking Sauron. Sauron was his underling. But so Sauron had the people of this like high society of Numenor. He was so cunning, because Sauron was a fucking Maiar himself, that he like within a certain amount of time had them fucking worshipping Morgoth, and had them like sacrificing people to Morgoth on the fucking the top of the mountain. I think it was called Menel Tarma, in the middle of Numenor. And then in the end, he convinced the last of the line of kings of Numenor, I think his name was Ar-Pharazôn, he convinced them that that the gods, the Valar, were jealous of them and didn't want them to like have all the blessings of the blessed realm of Valinor, and that's why they weren't allowed to go there. It wasn't because they couldn't fucking handle it and they weren't meant to go there by the creator. It was because, you know, the Valar were trying to keep them away, and the elves were trying to keep them away out of jealousy. So then Ar-Pharazôn, with fucking Sauron, you know, raise a mighty armada of fucking ships and try to go. Oh fuck. Okay, that pillar did not help me out there. I was a little too close. They raise up this mighty fucking armada of ships and head to the fucking Blessed Realm, where they're banned from going. And even the Valar at that point didn't know what to do, because they didn't want to fucking fight and spill all this bloodshed in Valinor, which had already been spilled once due to the doings of Melkor way in the past. So they threw their hands up in the air, and Manwë up in his high throne just prayed up to Eru Ilúvatar, the one creator, and said, like, I'm leaving this in your hands. I don't know what to do about these motherfuckers coming here to wage war upon the Blessed Realm. And Eru Ilúvatar fucking split the world. He put a giant fucking crevice down in the ocean where the ships were as they were approaching Valinor, and all the fucking ships got swallowed down into the void. And it was said from then forward that that you couldn't reach Valinor by the quote-unquote straight path anymore, and that you could only reach Valinor by the curved path. That's the words of Tolkien. And that makes me think of the flood, and how after the flood came the rainbow, which the rainbow is a curved thing. You know, you see the arc of it over the horizon, but if you see a full rainbow, it's actually a full circle. And it makes me think of, like, a lot of people say that Tolkien, and his position as like this high-ass professor in Cambridge University there, one of the most prestigious universities in England, master professor of philology, the study of languages. He, of course, created many languages for Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion and the Hobbit and the whole, you know, Middle-earth legendarium, if you will. Like, if he had access to some fucking hidden history that we're not really fully given, and then maybe the Bible was also kind of like referencing that hidden history where the flood was like maybe maybe like the splitting of this planet where it broke into two different planets or something. And that's why we can't get back to the Blessed Realm, you know, Valinor, by the straight path. We have to go by the curved path, aka having to get out into orbit. You can't just travel there along the surface of the Earth. And that's why there's a rainbow now, because there's all this extra water on the planet. Like, because maybe it was a different planet that was destroyed. And that, or like, I don't know. There's the stories of the planet Tiamat or Apsu, which was like this like super watery planet. It was known as the second sun. It was like full of salt water, and it shone like reflecting the sunlight like a second sun. Like maybe that planet like crashed here. Or maybe it was Mars that got split up. Like maybe we were split up from Mars, and then the asteroid belt that divides Mars and Jupiter is like the debris from the destroyed planet or the split planet. I don't know. It's hard to put together all the pieces in my head. There are a lot of different like ancient tales, like the Bible, like the Sumerian tales, like fucking Lord of the Rings, that kind of reference all like similar things. So it's like I see a pattern there, but I don't know how all the pieces go together. Hopefully that didn't sound like too much mumbo jumbo to you all. I think there's definitely something to everything I just said. And that's straight Eric. That's not me getting it from anybody else. So you're welcome if you find value in that. But yeah, god damn, I still haven't beaten this fucking boss, 42 minutes into whatever the fuck episode we're on right now. Is this like episode 48? Yeah, I do believe it is. Literally all I've done today is just fucking rant and ramble and lose against this boss over and over. The last few attempts, like, I wasn't even like thinking about what I was doing. I hardly even remember them because I was so absorbed in trying to fucking tell that fucking story and make some semblance of sense out of it. So yeah, is there another planet in our solar system where the Blessed Realm still resides that you have to take the curved path to get there, which would be like some kind of fucking space travel that only the elves get to go to? And most of the elves really have departed this earth, as they were said to after the events of Lord of the Rings. That was kind of the end of the Age of Elves and the beginning of the Age of Men upon the earth. Most of the elves left because the earth was just filled with too much fucking sadness. But anyway, this all comes back to oh god. Like, yeah, is God gonna flood the earth with fire? Is that gonna be the final spanking because we were not able to get our shit together? I don't believe we ever had any real chance of getting our shit together, because I think that all the ancient tales that tell us of like some fucking extremely intelligent but kind of fallen evil extraterrestrials came here and have been like feeding upon us and like basically purposely destroying human peace and human destiny in order to use us to feed upon, because they're evil, so they can't feed upon like wholesome energy. They need us to be outside of fucking wholesome energy in order to use us as an energy source, because if we're in like a wholesome you know, frame of mind or state of spirit, then we would be like, you know, metaphorically like holy water to a vampire. Like they couldn't eat us. And that goes back to all the tales of like the elites that'll like hunt and torture children and then eat them and sacrifice them and kill them and fuck them when they're in as much terror as possible. If you want to learn more about this stuff, you can, there's a million sources, but you could look up like David Icke. David Icke would be a good source. Free Men Fly, Free Men TV. Free Men's a pretty cool source of interesting information. Even Alex Jones will talk about this stuff sometimes. Alex Jones likes to keep it to the more concrete stuff a lot of the time. Like the very obvious concrete stuff that we can see that is extremely wrong with this world. Such as the fact that the fucking German government back in the 70s did an experiment where they just gave a certain number of children to grown men pedophiles. They gave like orphans to pedophiles to just, well, let's see if that would be good for the children. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be great for a child. You can look that up. You can Google that. So, yeah, Alex Jones' whole thing is he doesn't like to get into the super crazy stuff too much when you can't even get people to believe the extremely grounded stuff that is like in fucking mainstream newspaper articles. Oh, did I die? What the fuck was that, man? God damn. Can't wait till I'm done with this fucking boss, man. Yeah, so you know, I don't know that there ever was a chance for humanity to completely get their shit together with the fucking circumstances we're under on this planet. I think we were kind of doomed from the start, but I think the best we can do is just make the most of it, do our best, and as the Bible says, as Rush referenced in their song 2112, and the meek shall inherit the earth. So basically those who are innocent will, I don't know. I guess if this planet is destroyed, fuck off! Then there'll be like a new planet created for us. Sounds hokey, but I mean, it's not really. If you actually look at this life and you get out of the fucking worldview that tells you that everything is materialistic and simple and that your purpose of life on Earth and your purpose as a human being is to like go work at a fucking corner store, and like destroy as much of life as possible while sustaining yourself. Like once you get outside of that, like obviously fucking crazy paradigm that we're all just like bullied into fucking and gaslighted into espousing, you'll see that life is like marvelous and essentially limitless and extremely powerful and expansive. So like, you know, how crazy is it really to think that we live in a world where you really can create whatever you imagine within the limitations of time and your own capability. In other words, like, can you create whatever your mind can come up with? I believe absolutely yes. Within the limitations of the fact that all of the other 8 billion people also have that capability and that there's a balancing factor in life. So it's like, you know, if your fucking vision requires all other 8 billion people to be doing exactly what you want them to, then, you know, that might cause some issues. Like, if you come up with a really small vision, you can manifest it immediately. If your vision is raising your fucking hand, you can raise your hand right away, can't you? Doesn't that seem kind of magical? I remember when I was a little kid, that alone was fucking magical seeming to me. I was like, wait a minute. I had this moment of self-awareness when I was really young. I was like, this is I'm tripping balls. Like, if I tell myself to raise my hand raises, you know? I still find, like, a lot of fucking magic just in that. The evil elites of the planet know that anything is possible. They just... They just want to fucking, you know, have their vision come true. So they try and make us believe that our vision is not possible. And as it's like slowly coming to light, humanity's finally realizing what it's capable of. Now they're like trying to like take credit for it by like being the ones to announce that anything is possible, while simultaneously trying to like surreptitiously guide us into their vision, not our own. Fuck off. God damn it, I'm at the end of another fucking episode, and I have not beaten this piece of fucking shit boss, man. This is unfucking believably frustrating. 51 minutes in, I'm gonna take one more fucking attempt at this fucking bitch, man! God damn it! Holy shit. Surprised she didn't warp away on that one. Tried to get another one, didn't fucking come out right away. Whatever. 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 Rolled twice on that one. Barely fucking clicked enough for one. Somehow rolled twice. Yeah, sometimes when I fucking mash to roll once, I don't even get it. Oh, the flames. Roll! Okay. Go! Attack, 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 attack. Oh my god. Dude, I was fucking mashing roll! I saw that come from a mile fucking way. Mashing roll. Nothing. Fucking nothing. Well, let's fucking end this episode. Another fucking amazing episode where I literally fight only one enemy the entire fucking episode and don't get past it. So that's fucking awesome. I'm sure you're all highly entertained. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment. Let me know what a fucking retard you think I am. And I'll just fire up a fucking another one like the fucking moron that I am. Thanks.